Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, one of the most often questions I get during this roster dating journey is how do you know when one of your men on your roster is the one you need to be moving forward with? Like, how do you know that this is the man that you need to pull off the roster? This is the man that you need to be able to invest more time um, because you may have a liking towards him or may have seen him fulfill your needs in ways that other men haven't. And you, because you understand what love bombing is, because I've said it in many videos, you can tell that this person is not love bombing you. So I racked my brain. I was like, well, how do I explain to them exactly when it's him? And then the perfect video popped up.
Want to know how to really know if a man is really into you is when he loves you past the interview. This man is not just trying to impress you on the dates. This man is trying to impress you with his consistency, his longevity, his endurance. This man will love you past your skin, past your problems, past your past. A man that's ready for a relationship already knows he wants a wife. And the reason he's on that date with you is to see if you are her. My point I'm trying to say is, if you keep getting impressed by men that showy displays at dates, flowers and perfumes, and oh, he remembered my favorite place. This can remember facts. But can this man show up in multiple seasons in your life? Was this there in winter? Was this there in spring? Was the man there in summer? And in those different seasons of your life, is he the same man? The consistency one man won't is the consistency another man will. Does naturally. I don't have to force myself to show up. Showing up is in my DNA. I don't have to have a woman beg me to be present. I'm present before she asks. You don't have to tell me you need help. I see that. I got you. A man that's ready to court moves different. And the only way you're going to see that is looking past that interview. That's when the weeds and the wheats separate themselves. But if you keep falling in love with a man that's love bombing you, let's call it a spade, then that's how you keep wasting your time, because you didn't take time to allow a man to show you who he really was over time.
Now, listen to the last piece. When you date someone over time, you get to see all versions of them. This is why I tell y'all to stop moving so fast, trying to get to that sexual part or trying to, you know, make this person the only one, because over time, people will show their true colors. All the mask will fall off. You have a now can make an informed decision as if this person is where you need to be. And over time will also show you that somebody is really not feeling you and that they probably are trying to love bomb you, or their ultimate goal is to get you into the bed and probably do nothing with you afterwards. Trust me, it's things that I have dealt with during the dating journey, and I'm so glad to say that I am one of those women who know how to go and heal so that I don't take this mess into something else with somebody new.
And unless you are an older woman that is going to therapy, or for whatever reason you just happen to have God's gift where you just learn from your experiences and you know how to drop them and you don't carry those scars with you,
or try to impose these new hurt standards, because that's what I call them, hurt standards, on a roster that had nothing to do with the people who did that. And when I say hurt standards, let me explain. Hurt standards are things you put in place because you're trying to prevent from being hurt again. And I told you that in order for you to love, you have to be willing to be hurt, because they synonymous. They go one and the same. You can't think that every person that you come in contact with or that you love is not going to hurt you. Again, your children hurt you, your parents hurt you, friends hurt you, anybody who you love will hurt you, because people who you don't love don't hurt you. There is nobody outside of love that can hurt you. So in order to be loved, you have to be willing to be hurt. And those are the hurt standards that come, the ones you say, okay, well, I'm going to be celibate. I'm not going to have sex. I'm going to be abstinent. Or I'm only going to talk to guys doing this that look this way, or guys that do this, or guys that make that much money. Now enter the hurt standards, because you didn't have boundaries and standards from the beginning, that's what led you to this hurt part. And you just wasn't willing to say, you know what? I'm one in many. I wasn't the first, won't be the last, and I need to move along. To be that woman, you have to be completely healed, and you have to accept every decision that you make without regret. So which woman are you?